In this lecture, I'll show you how to determine intrinsic value of a stock in two-stage growth model. So in case of a two-stage growth model, for the first time period, the dividend will grow at a certain rate, and thereafter the dividend will grow at a constant rate. That means there will be two dividend growth rates. So one is for the initial years and second is for the perpetual time period. We'll see how to determine value of a stock in a two-stage growth model using a formula approach. To calculate intrinsic value of a stock under two-stage growth model, we use this equation where PO is value of a stock and DO is dividend paid and K is required rate, where G is growth rate. So in this example, the dividends are expected to grow at a 30% rate for the next 3 years. So first stage of a growth is 30%. This is for 3 years, and with the growth rate falling off to a constant 6% thereafter. The constant rate is 6%. So this is for infinite time period. So you have two growth rates. One is 30% growth and second one is a 6%. Then the K, that is required rate, is 13%, that is 0.13, whereas the dividend that paid just now is $1.80. So by substituting these values in the equation, we will get the value of the stock. So we will see that first your dividend that is just paid is $1.8. This times 1.30, that is the first growth rate. This is for the first year expected dividend, and the second year expected dividend is 1.8 times 1.3 to the power of 2, plus in the third year the expected dividend is $1.8 times 1.3 raised to the power of 3, and then we discount each of this. This is 1.13, and second year also we discount this 1.13 to get our present value. The third year 1.13 to the power of 3. This part is your initial growth of 30%. Then the constant growth rate is 6%. That means 1.8 times 1.3 to the power of 3. This times 1.06. So this is a constant growth dividend. So this upon your discount rate, that is 1.13 to the power of 3 times KE minus G, that is 0.13 minus 0.06. So this is a constant growth of 6%. Now we calculate the values for each. So 1.8 times 1.3. So the expected dividend in the first year is 2.34, and then expected dividend of the second year is $1.8 times 1.3 raised to the power of 2. So this is the expected dividend for the second year. Then your third year, $1.8 times 1.3 raised to the power of 3. So this is the third dividend, and for a constant rate, then this is 1.8 times 1.3 raised to the power of 3 times constant growth rate, that is 1.06. So this is 4.19 or 4.20. Then we discount each of these. First we write the dividend values. So first year dividend is 2.34, second dividend is 3.04, and third year dividend is 3.95, and thereafter the constant dividend is 4.19. Then each of this will bring to the present value, that is 1.13, then 1.13 to the power of 2 second year, then this is 1.13 to the power of third year, and then this upon first we do a KE minus G, that is 0.13 minus 0.06, then this times 1.13 to the power of 3. You need to take year 3 only here, not the 4, because from year 3rd onwards you are going to get this rate. So this equals to 2.34 upon 1.13, then 3.04 upon 1.13 raised to the power of 2, then 3.95 upon 1.13 raised to the power of 3, so 2.74, then 0.13 minus 0.06 times 1.13 raised to the power of 3, so this is 0.101, then 4.19 upon 0.101, this equals to 41.48. so your price of the stock, this equals to 2.07 plus 2.38 plus 2.74 plus 41.48. so this equals to 2.07 plus 2.38 plus 2.74 plus 41.48. so the intrinsic value of this stock is $48.67. Thank you.